Yo, it's your boy Prox. Today we're doing an updated tier list after the $5,000 DCD tournament, including Joel Embiid. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and let's run it. Real quick, we'll bang out some of the lower rated guys. We obviously know Hong Xiao is going to be in D tier. That's obvious. Chris Paul is good at defense, pretty much one trick on defense, so he's going to be B+ tier at the top end of B with Fushi. I find Chris Paul's more consistent than Fushi with getting those steals and stuff. If you miss your flash snatch, then I mean, basically, you just don't really do anything. You're kind of weak in the mid-range, just whatever. He's very mid. A lot of people have been saying like Kuminga's really good. He could be A- tier, but really to me he's just a B+. His ultimate is whatever. His threes are really slow. He has a 3 ability, but it's really slow. His block is really good though, so I mean that's a big plus for him. It's not a bad lock, just a little bit slow in general. Russell Westbrook and Zion do pretty similar things, just Zion has better block, better defense overall, so I kind of like him better to pick. Seth Curry, obviously D tier, like nobody's gonna play with that. Paul George though, super slept on. If you haven't seen the rank 1 video, go check that out. Paul George is an absolute beast. He's the budget version of KD. We all kind of knew that already, but great player overall. Definitely staying in the A tier. We're gonna drop down Kuminga to that B+ tier. Chang is fine. He just has so much competition where I feel like B is pretty safe for him, just a flat B. Adams, you could argue, is B tier. He's not bad. I mean, he's not crazy good. I would say like a B- tier though. And then Nurkic is like a C+ tier. No one really uses him at all. I mean, he's C tier. He's all right. He's better than like Hong Xiao and Curry, but not by much. Peterson's like pretty underpowered. I mean, dude, he's like top. Like we could say he's maybe D+ tier. You know what I mean? Like nothing crazy. You're definitely gonna be underwhelmed if you go to play with him. Hayward. I mean, C tier, dude. Nothing crazy with him. You'll be underwhelmed as well. If you play with him, if you main him, if you try to bring him into like high level ranked, you're just going to underperform. There's a lot better players you can pick, so we're not going to take him. Julio though, still super underrated, super underappreciated, really good. His dash block is insane. You're going to be locking everybody down on defense, has putback dunks. Angel really put him on the map for me. We have the #1 ranked Julio, which is Angel. Go check that out, dude. Absolutely insane if you want to learn how to play him. Giannis, great lockdown defender, but if you go watch the recent video where Hoopharbor is talking about how to block Giannis, he quickly becomes not that great. I mean, he's still a one trick with the dunks, but has really good defense. That is his upside. With how good Paul George is and how cheap Paul George is to actually like level up and get max, you can do completely free to play. You don't really need Johnson anymore. He's, throw him down in C tier. He's all right. He's just a starting player. He was just meant to be all right. And like, if you like Johnson's play style as a new player, you'll definitely enjoy Paul George. Next up, great defender, great in that mid range. His ultimate is super strong. He can hit threes, but it's just the shot animation is super slow. But LeBron is S tier any way you look at it. KD also S tier, just a slightly better version of Paul George. But these players are only S tier if you max them out. If they're not maxed out, they're not going to be better than a lot of the A tier players maxed out. So keep this in mind when I'm making this tier list. I'm having in mind that you have these players maxed out, or else this tier list isn't going to work exactly how you think. A level 1 Gasol with no talents is not going to be this crazy god, but you unlock all those talents, that's when he gets good. SGA still an S tier. We'll rearrange this in a second. Doncic is going to be like S- tier. I would say KD's also like S- tier. And then you have like a bunch of flat S tiers like LeBron, SGA. Although inconsistent at the 3 line, still the best ISO player in the game. That's got to be SGA all day. Those dribbles are absolutely nutty. 0 talents, level 1. He's going to be underwhelming. You have to put the resources into him and really focus him if you want him to be great. Jason Tatum, same thing. With the talents, he's absolutely god tier, but without the talents, he's a little bit lackluster. You can't do step back until you get 600 points on your ultimate, or if you have the talent, that's why he's so good, because then it does the automatic perimeter switch when you do a step back. So that's why Tatum can get like extremely good with talents, but starting out he's just kind of a little lackluster. KP, a great offensive centerman, can do a little bit of both. Shoot, he's a good stretch big, but defense, rebounding and stuff's pretty mid-tier. You want to stack up vertical on him for sure. Bam and Capella, just a better version of defense. Steal block is really strong on Capella, but I just feel like Bam being faster and his ultimate is just a little bit stronger getting those rebounds. He'll be slightly better. KP and Bam are pretty much on the same level, just do different things. Clarkson's B+ tier. We have Thompson at B+ tier. You could argue he's A- tier. Clarkson just is pretty good. B+ tier is pretty good and competitive, but A tier I just feel slightly better, and Clarkson doesn't offer much defense. Jokic is great at rebounding because of his box out, super good on perimeter. He can just box out, have great screens, shoot threes, pass off of his ultimate, which gives you a shot buff. His ultimate's super strong, can't be contested, very hard to block. Just insane package overall on Jokic. Curry, best three-pointer in the game. We all know that. He needs screens, so he goes great with Jokic. He goes great with Gasol. but he needs those screens to really be super effective, and his talents are pretty mandatory on him because he doesn't really have much movement outside of his talents. If you don't have the talent for sidestep shot to the spin back, then you can't cancel the shot animation, so you end up shooting a lot of contested. So he does need to have his talents to be super effective. Thompson's actually gonna move up to the A- tier because he does have really good defense. Murray in that B+ tier, super good movement, off ball movement. He has the dashes and stuff, a little bit inconsistent at the 3 line, but has really good movement, decent defense. He's overall a really good player. DeRozan's around a B+ tier. He's good, he's all right. He's nothing like absolutely crazy, but he's a decent player for sure, not a horrible pick. Wiggins though, basically LeBron Jr., super good lockdown defender, has good mid-range potential, not the best at shooting threes, but can bang them for sure. Solid A tier, no complaints with Wiggins. Just Julio would be slightly better pick on that defensive side. Booker's really good at shooting the threes. He needs a bit of screens. Basically the budget Curry, if you want to think about him like that. And then finally, Joel Embiid, absolute god tier. I've talked with players in Taiwan, and he is estimated to be one of the best players in the game, be an absolute game breaker in Dunk City Dynasty Global Edition. He's going to be basically a Gasol. He's going to be on that level. I would say Gasol is still going to slightly have the edge over Joel Embiid. It's basically like an ISO center, really good in the paint. He's going to be nailing hooks in mid-ranges. Jokic is still going to be the center for threes. Like if you want to go for threes and that's what you want to do as a center, be more of a stretch big, I would still say play Jokic, but we're going to have to wait and see. I would say Joel Embiid is a safe pick for S tier, probably going to end up being the second best center, so it'd be Gasol, Embiid, and then Jokic in my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. That's how it's going to be. Doncic is going to sit at that S- tier. I think Jokic is pretty safe in that S- tier now because there's going to be 2 centers that potentially are better than him. Let me know down below if this tier list is trash or if it's valid. Peace out, boys.